amazing story. Hold on. Great story. Our next inductee is Shriya Boppana, also a Herndon High School graduate from 2017. She is amazingly accomplished at a young age. Believe it or not, Miss India America in both 2020 and 2021, and a degree from Carnegie Mellon's Tepper School of Business. In addition to her full-time position at Accenture, she is a tireless activist on behalf of women's rights with the many different organizations, including the United Nations Foundation, the Malala Fund, and the Obama Foundation. Shriya has also worked in India with the Bachpan, and I know how to say that because I happen to have the native tongue, Save the Innocence Project, to hold clinics in orphanage and schools to educate children around safety, consent, and trafficking. Shriya was nominated twice by Radha Pasani and her classmate Estefani Guzman. And we are delighted to recognize her this evening. So let's welcome her up right now to receive her award.
I prepared a few words. I hope that's okay. I want to start off by saying, first of all, thank you so much to everybody who made this night possible, to Elevate Fairfax, to FCPS, and to all of my honorees who are with me tonight. But now on to a little speech. So this is a trip down memory lane of my experience at FCPS, my senior year at Herndon High. I just came back from DECA International Competition Week, and this was in Anaheim. I walk into Mr. Petruzzi's classroom, and the conversation was some iteration of, Shriya, congratulations, Mr. Petruzzi, thanks. Can I do that homework assignment from last Thursday? And he's like, no, that's okay. Like, I'll just give you the grade. And I was like, really? So later that evening, I'm sitting at the dining table with my mother, and I tell her, you will never believe Mr. Petruzzi just said he'll give me the A. I don't have to do the assignment. And I made the mistake of saying that to my immigrant Indian mother because she responds, you're always looking for excuses to not do your work. Go back in there and ask him if you can do it again. And I was like, okay, fine. So I walk in the next day into Mr. P's classroom and I say, Mr. P, please, for my own conscience, can I do the homework assignment? And what he says catches me off guard. He goes, Shriya, you've been in my class for 4 years now. If you were gonna get less than 100 on something or miss an assignment, you would have done it by now. I'm giving you the 100, let it go. You're not gonna do it. And we remember this story at the dinner table all the time because I think it's one of the first times in my educational careers where I realized just how much my teachers trusted me. And throughout my experience at FCPS, I've realized that my educators have only really asked one thing, which is put effort into me, and I'll put effort into you. So I grew up in this wonderful Indian culture and heritage where we believe that the people who give you the power of knowledge are considered divine. So when I walk into a classroom or a course with a teacher, I consider it my great privilege to have education in my life. And I show up at 100%. And what surprised me was that every single teacher showed up for me at 150% because of that. So in my senior year in high school, when I was crying in the hallways because Emory University said, we won't check your application because you are missing your transcript. And they had lost my transcript. But it was my front office administrators who were hurriedly faxing over multiple copies while my counselor was on the phone with them at 6 p.m. I later got into that university. And when the pandemic forced all of us to go home in undergrad, it was my middle school drama teacher that came into work on a day he was scheduled to work from home, spend time with his kids, just so I could film my TED Talk in his theater. It was later featured on Fox. And before every single DECA competition, it was my marketing advisor who pulled me to the side when I got super nervous and said, you are the only person getting in the way of you. I'm tired of letting you stand in the way of your own success. And with that tough love, I placed 21st out of 17,000 contestants internationally, broke 2 state records, 4 regional records, and 1 marketing student of the year. Now, I can't tell you that story because the educators at Fairfax County Public Schools have consistently shown up for me, trusted me, and pushed me. And it's hard to believe or say that someone that you spend 8 hours a day with, 5 days a week for 13 years on end won't have any impact on who you turn out to be. But my entire background has been spent growing up surrounded by nurturing educators, loving advisors, and guiding mentors who have not only helped me chase my dreams, but helped me build a dream to